What's up, YouTube? It's Hero Sticks, and I am back, and I have a knife review tonight with a knife that's new to me, to a brand that I admire a great deal, and that I was oh so close to being the first person to unbox on YouTube. But this is the first review, though there are more forthcoming to be sure. So this is a knife by a designer, not a designer, but a production company that I really admire. Almost everything they do speaks my design language. And when I saw this knife, I got really excited because one of the things that I kind of strive to do, not in a competitive way, but just in a kind of a niche way, is to review a knife or unbox a knife that hasn't been reviewed or unboxed before. And I've only done it once, but I was so close with this one. And I love that I have the opportunity to do the first real review. So this is by Alliance Designs, and they have a ton of great knives that I would love to review and likely love to own. The Bangarang by Matt Christensen, the Demos by, I think his name's Willie Randolph, forgive me if that's not correct. Beautiful knives. Ray Laconico's up in the mix with the Jasmine, and they've got the Scout. Just fantastic knives, great materials, expensive, but really, really solid. But the one that caught my eye the most out of all of them was the Slim Pickens, which was this huge, deep-bellied, beefy knife that came, I think, in bronze and titanium, and Eugene Kwan and a lot of other folks had really great reviews on this knife, but it was really big, from what I understand. They all had that comment. You can't get the big Slim Pickens anywhere, so that says something. So they looked really great. And then the other night, I was poking around, as many of us knife enthusiasts and collectors do, checking my wish lists and seeing what's new, and and my cart has like 5 knives I can't afford from Alliance Designs. And I went in and I saw that they had created the mini Slim Pickens. And they had a number of different versions. They had a carbon fiber, they had an all titanium, they had titanium with grape jelly and I think midnight blue washers. They had a couple of really fancy ones with Damascus and the Trimascus pocket clip and all of that. And they had one with green micarta. And I was like, okay. I jumped to YouTube, I looked around, and I saw some great reviews of the prototype from Birdshot 4 and from Eugene Kwan. They'd actually compared the Slim Pickens to the mini Slim Pickens prototype, and I thought, oh man, I might be able to get the first one out there. And I really, really, really want to get my hands on that knife. So I waited about a day. And then I went back to the Alliance Design website, and this has happened to me before. Micarta's sold out. So I go back to YouTube. Okay, do I still have time? I went onto eBay, son of a gun, old school, and I found it. And I got it at just under retail, which was really surprising to me. And I think the only reason that I got away with that is because not so many folks know that this is out there. And I thought, okay, I'm going to take to the tube when it arrives. It got here today. And today, or yesterday, one of my favorite knife reviewers, Stasa23, unboxed this thing. And I love that. I love that we were thinking about the same new knives at the same time. I just think that's super cool. So here it is. This is the mini Slim Pickens by Alliance Designs. Slim Pickens, you ask? What does that mean? Well, it could mean two things or no things. So Slim Pickens was a Western star. He was in Dr. Strangelove and a number of other things that I have not seen. I don't think it's named after him. Or it could be Slim Pickings, which means you come to the dinner table late and everyone's eaten most of the foods, and what's left is Slim Pickings. Don't know, doesn't matter, but this is a beautiful, beautiful knife. Let me give you the stats. The blade features a deep hollow grind. I'll pop it in a second. Again, green, really nice micarta. It's a titanium button lock, and it has and boasts impressive durability, high compressive strength, and superior corrosion resistance. It's LMAX steel. And the fit and finish, I mean, that's the nicest knife I've ever had my hands on. Titanium pocket clip. You've got the brass. That's really nice. That's slipping my mind. What do you call it? What do you call it? Oh, I can't think of it. Pivot collar. It's not the pivot collar. It doesn't matter. Really nice. We're going to try the action. That was a little disappointing. Stasa 23, on his unboxing, also mentioned that the action wasn't great. So we're going to try that again. I will say that was a little better. Very comfortable. So I wear medium-sized gloves, and I've got a really good handle on that. I mean, that's very comfortable. Choking up, getting into that finger choil, which is a little stingy, but that works. That works. You've got this deep belly and really deep hollow grind, and this beautiful blade shape, thoughtful, tactful jimping on the spine, and then the button lock, and that ain't drop shutting for nothing. That's actually a little gritty. I hate to say that. That's actually a little gritty. Fantastic detent, but yeah, I'm having to actually put some zip on it. Well, maybe it won't take much to smooth it out, but that's yeah, the action's a little disappointing, to be honest with you. The other thing I'll say right out of the chute, and is when my natural deployment position there is to put a little bit of pressure on the base of the knife right into that kind of that palm socket of my hand, and as I do that here, that's actually digging into my palm quite a bit. Actually left a little mark. Not being a baby, but at this price point, that's a little bit of a surprise. Stasa 23, I'll be curious to see if that's bugging you too. And there's a false start. So let's see if I can fail deployment. Oh yeah, easy. Look at that, guys. I mean, I'm putting okay. Might need to clean it, lube it. Might break in after a few days. Might be a quality control issue. But I don't think that's me being... Yeah, no, that ain't great. So we'll see. More to come, but I will say everything except the action on this knife, absolutely love. That's one of the most handsome pocket knives I've ever handled. The fit and the finish between the stone wash here and that really smooth green micarta, the grind on the knife is gorgeous. The logo statement is tasteful. The bronze accent's really gorgeous. I just wish that was icy smooth. And maybe I'll just open it and clean it and it will sing. But until then, I'll keep you posted. But I'm going to give this a thumbs up because it's beautiful and feels great. And I'll let y'all know how it loosens up if I decide to keep it. And hey, reviewers out there, if you're interested in looking at this guy, let me know. Because regardless of what I decide to do it, I'm going to have it for a little while. So if you want to get your hands on this and take a look at it, I'll send it your way if you like. And if you are watching my channel and you're not watching Stasa 23's, change that and subscribe because he's awesome. But yeah, that's hurting my hand, you guys. All right, more to come. Alliance Designs Mini Slim Pickens in Micarta and titanium. More to come. Talk to you on the next one.